Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. If not, I really hope I can help you. This is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you. Also, if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. Yeah, everything is literally there. Shop moonlightguidance.com. There's personal services with me, like tarot readings. There's rituals to manifest different areas of your life, black magic energy removal, protection ritual, rituals for love, money, success, marriage, healing, prayers, so much more. And there's also the intention items as well, which thousands of people have seen results with. There's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, candles, sage bundles, teas, and literally everything is there. There's the entire review section at the bottom of my website, which has thousands of 5-star reviews, so do feel free to check those out if you are interested. And yeah, literally everything is there. So that is really what I am picking up on, and not what I'm picking up on, what I'm trying to tell you basically. I'll tell you in a second what I'm picking up on. But yeah, everything is there, and these items are handmade, meditated with, and saged. Okay, so yeah, let's see what the reading is bringing and what I can tell you. All right, I'll just bring the microphone closer. Right, let's have a look and see what your reading brings to us. Wow. Boom. 10 of Cups with the Ace of Wands. I like what I am seeing straight away. I really do. I feel like you deserve so much happiness. You deserve so much love. A lot of you have, you know, also been waiting and wondering, like, when is this going to come my way, Moonlight? Like, this is something I want. It's something I feel I deserve. And let me just tell you, yes, you absolutely deserve this kind of energy. 10 of Cups, okay? This is such a loving, beautiful, kind, caring relationship and person, and someone who is truly, you know, got this really just loving energy here, and also just so, it's just so beautiful. It's this energy of family, it's this energy of just pure happiness and pure joy and pure inner fulfillment that just makes you feel so incredibly good within yourself and just makes you feel so incredibly happy. And it's just so wonderful to see that here. I just feel here that yes, you will absolutely have, you know, this beautiful, amazing relationship and fulfillment that just gives you so much joy. And we also see as well with the Ace of Wands is that this is a person that will be very kind, very caring, but also super attractive to you. But that's not the only thing, you know, attraction is not the only thing they bring to the table. They also bring so much harmony, they bring so much joy, they bring so much understanding, respect. They're very proactive in doing things and getting things done. They are very, you know, they will invite you places, they will share life with you, they will share their friends with you, in the sense that you will be able to spend time with them and not feel like they are hiding things away from you, hiding certain people away from you, or not wanting you to know certain things about them. They are very open in that sense with communication and wanting you to know everything about them. So there's basically a person here that I'm really picking up on. Let's get some more information on this person, shall we? This person's very positive. Now, I don't mean that in like a fake positive kind of way. I mean this in like a really genuine way, that they are very positive about life. They love little things, okay? You can be walking down the road with them and they will point out the fact that, oh, isn't it such a lovely day today, you know, with the breeze and the birds chirping. They'll point little things out to you and you'll be like, wow, like that's so nice, you know, that you see these little things, and you would just feel like they just don't take life for granted. They see everything, they understand everything, and they just have a way of getting through even difficult moments with this sense of understanding that, you know what, maybe it's a lesson, maybe it's something that was meant to happen, maybe it's just the way things are. And it's not them making excuses for things, but it's them just knowing that there are certain situations and circumstances that they cannot change, but that they can understand and move forward from. And this person's very proactive. They are very much seeing the good in situations, and I think that would help you a lot, because you have been through some things in the past, and so have they, but there's this genuine understanding that both of you will have towards one another, which will make you feel like they get you. And it's this kind of they get you energy that you will not have felt from someone else, from what I see. And that's what I see with this person, is they just get you, okay? They just get you. And I see that with the Ace of Cups, is that your love for this person and their love for you is just flowing. Like, it just goes on and on and on and on, and it doesn't end. Yes, there's a lot of physical attraction and chemistry here between you both, but at the same time there's just so much emotional understanding, and that just makes the relationship between both of you and the understanding between both of you 10 times stronger, because they get you, you get them, they get you, you get them, you know, on a physical level, emotional level, spiritual level, social level, and I believe also a financial level as well. Because see, the thing here is that we have the Lovers card. The amount of times this card comes out, it's really quite something. That's the universe literally telling you that, listen, love is coming into your life, people. Love is coming into your life, and you got this, okay? You got this. You might think that you haven't got this, but you have got this, and that's what you need to know, okay? Is that you have absolutely got this, because there is such a strong love coming into your life that is full of genuine communication, genuine mutualness. This person is mutual towards you. You know when they say someone is like equal to you, in the sense that, like, I don't know if this is the right term, but equally yoked, you know, where they're like really the right person here. This person is hardworking, they are genuine, they are mature, they have good family values, they really know what they want in life, and they just don't have ulterior motives. They're not riddled with issues that they then project onto other people. You know, they are very healthy in that sense. They know what they want to do, and then they get it done. They don't make excuses. They try not to always make themselves the victim. You know, yes, certain things can happen here and there, and then they feel like, oh, I can't believe that happened, but then they will get up and be like, you know what, it happened, I can't live my life being in that entire cycle because I can't do that. And they will get up. They will get up. They will do what they can, and they will try to progress forward, because that's what they know they need to do, you know. We've got the Two of Wands. We've also got the Emperor as well. Actually, I haven't spoken about the Emperor, but this is someone that's very proactive. They're very good at their work. This person is very, very wealthy. When I say that they're very wealthy, I mean like they are very, very wealthy. So there's that. This person has a lot of money, okay? I would go as far as saying they have more money than you, but they are just so kind. And I think that's just such a beautiful thing, because not everything is always about money. It's also about values. There are so many people on this planet that have a lot of money, but they literally live a life that is riddled in trauma to the point where they blame it on other people. They are riddled in that victim mentality to the point where they abuse other people, okay? So, you know, like, money is not everything, okay? Money is very important for stability and security. That is a fact, okay? It is very important for that. But it shouldn't be valued so highly to the point where that's all that's important. Because there are people that do have money, as we see here, who are kind, who are caring, who are loving, who have really good values, and they won't abuse you and hurt you and ruin your life. You know what I mean? That's important. So, with that being said, this person here is really kind, is really genuine. I just, it's so nice. It is so nice. I feel like they have their own business or their own work. They are quite, like, they're in a very high up position, okay? So even if they, for example, work for another company, they're like very high up in a position where they make a lot of good money. They could be a manager or like a president of a company, or like the CEO, a director of their own company. Like, they do something of their own. They could even have their own business where they're self-employed. They do something really well, and that's what I see here. And you are destined to come across this person if you haven't already. And they are very financially stable. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of great ideas as well, because they want to expand into other areas, but they also know how to manage their time. They like to keep personal and professional, like, separate, so they won't ever bring professional issues into the relationship itself and then make you be the person that has to like try and fix that or anything like that. They very much so keep that separate. They are very well respected in regards to their work, and they're also very at peace. This is not an extremely angry person. From all of the cards that I've seen so far, they are not an angry person. They seem to be very just very proactive. Like, they get things done. If someone says like this is still pending, oh my gosh, right at it, you know. They're not lazy at all. This is not someone who's going to expect you to fork out your entire life savings just to well, just for you to pay for something that they want. It's not someone that's ever going to use you in a financial way. And I think they will really love the fact that you would never do that to them as well. They, you know, I just don't see that you would be with them just for money. I think that you have a lot more values than just that. You know, I really do see that here. I just feel that you would want them to be in your life because you will find that they care about you, and that makes you feel really happy. But at the same time, they care about you and you care about them, and it's mutual. And you will find the fact that they bring stability to the table as really attractive as well, because I don't think that you're a lazy person. I don't think that you're in it just because they have money. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I think that you will find the fact that they do have money as just another like bonus thing on top of who they are and the kind of person that they are. But you will also feel like, you know what, if we want to have a family, they will be able to, you know, we can do things, we can go places, we can go traveling, we can make memories, we can do all of these things without having to worry. But you will just really like their character. And that's the thing, is that when you first come across this person, all you will know is their character. They're not going to straight away reveal to you how much money they make, okay? They're not going to give you figures. And that's the thing, is that you will get to know this person based on their character. And when you first meet this person, you may not really even think that they earn this much or that they do as much as they do. And it's once you get to really know their character and you kind of fall in love with their characters, when they will start to become a little bit more honest about their work and what they do. And you will see things like their home, and you will see things like the places that they go to, and that will then make you realize, like, oh, there's a lot here. Has anyone seen the film? Do you know what, that just really reminded me of something? Crazy Rich Asians. I don't know, have you ever seen that film where there's, you know, a girl and then she goes to meet her boyfriend's family? Or is it her fiance's family? I don't know. And then she realizes the scale of the family's wealth. The thing here is that this person, okay, is very self-made. This person here, whereas that was sort of like the family was very wealthy, and the family was not very approving either. But anyways, but this is the thing, is that you will realize and you'll be like, whoa, like this is how this person lives, and this is the kind of, but they would just come across as very normal. And I think that that just really makes you feel like, wow, very normal. The other thing as well is that I think their family will be very approving of you, okay? But I don't know, that sort of that film kind of just sort of came into my mind, especially in regards to like when you see the scale of what they are doing. It's like, whoa. Yeah, see, got the World card here as well. This person likes traveling. They may also be from like a different background or a different culture from you, and that's something that I'm seeing here, okay? They may be from a different ethnicity, or they may have grown up in a different country to you and then sort of moved to where you are. So there's something here about that, like getting to know more about them in terms of that. And yeah, I think their friends will be very approving towards you. I also see a father figure on their side who's going to be very approving from you. When I say a father figure from their side, it could be their actual father, but it could also be like a grandparent, could be an uncle. I hear an airplane now as well. Yeah, I'm telling you, that world energy has some significance. We never have airplanes fly here, ever. How random. How random. There's an airplane. Someone's clearly flying an airplane. Alright, so we've also got here as well the King of Cups. This is quite interesting, isn't it? King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It's everything I literally just described from this person. Not only are they, you know, they will hold back in terms of telling you everything about their finances. I mean, imagine if someone comes to you and the first thing they want to know about you is your finances. You would be like, oh, hold on a second, you know. So obviously that's not really going to be something that they talk about with you straight away, but they will tell you eventually. And I also feel here as well with the King of Cups is that they just seem to be a very like soothing person to be around. Like you won't have extreme spikes of anxiety, extreme spikes of stress, tension, anxiety. I said anxiety, but really they will make you feel like you are, they'll make you feel peace and quiet and calmness and not like, oh, what's happening? You know what I mean? And that's really something that we see here. So I just feel like there's a really beautiful energy and not like a ton of tension, which I think is quite significant. There's just a lot of joy that I pick up on here, so that's nice. Interesting thing here is that their finances are growing, which means that when you meet them, okay, and they have their financial situation, that's not where it just ends. Their finances are going to grow even more. I don't know why, but in this reading, all I can see is their financial situation. And I know that's not all there is to this person, so we'll get more into them and their star sign, things like that as well. But there's a lot more growth here coming for them financially, to the point where eventually they will put people in place to sort of run things for them so that they can live their life with you and they can enjoy life with you and do things with you, rather than them always being sort of tied up with work. Because I don't see that when you will be with this person and when you are committed with this person, that they will only be about their work and things like that. They will be home a lot more, they will be able to travel with you a lot more, they will be able to go places with you a lot more. And I think that's the real beauty of this, is that you can actually enjoy life with this person without always thinking like, oh, you know, they gotta go work, I gotta go work. I mean, you still may enjoy doing work, but I feel like you would do work sort of here and there, not like consistently. So there is going to be a point at which in the future you will both not be really working as much, and you will be more focused on the family and traveling and going places and doing things, and that's quite a privileged, wonderful life that I feel you will have. It's quite nice, isn't it? Just saying that is like, wow, okay. Yep. So not everyone lives like that, but I feel that you will have a life like that in the future. You may not have it straight away, okay? I still feel like you might be working here and there and doing things for a period of time, but then afterwards, you know, once they've become a lot more sort of, they've grown a lot more in their business, which will happen after you are together in the sense of like commitment and marriage. There will still be some years, and then after that, you know, when you're really kind of focusing more on the family aspect of things, that's when you will both not work as much. There's an energy here of retiring early from what I pick up on. Well. It's not to say that you can't still do things on the side. You know, you still very much so can. And that's important for me to tell you. Yep, Two of Pentacles. They haven't grown up this wealthy. Okay, they haven't grown up with this mentality of, I deserve this, this is mine, I was always destined for it, it's in my legacy, it's in my destiny. Like, there's no ego in that sense. They have had a very difficult, difficult growth in terms of their career. It's never been perfect, it's never been completely easy, and I think that's something I really need you to know about this, is that even though they have a lot financially and they have a lot of wealth, they are very normal because of the fact that they have been through some difficult times in the past, money-wise. Okay, they haven't always grown up like this, and that's something I really need to tell you. Yeah, and I think that's why they kind of just know that, you know, they didn't grow up with this. And so being grateful for what they have right now is something that they're they're just so grateful for everything they have. And I think that sort of energy of gratitude and that energy of them just being so happy, you know, which I mentioned before as well, just so happy with what they have, is something that will just really enlighten you and make you feel like, wow, like I am also happy to be here and be in your life. And they're just so very normal. Like, when they dress, they will dress very normal. This is not someone who's like super flashy. Like I said, when you first meet them, you might not really think so much about them in terms of like wealth and things, but it's really afterwards that you'd be like, whoa. And that's something I really need you to know, is that they come across as such a normal person. They're not going to be like dressed head to toe in really flashy, expensive clothes. They're not going to dress like they don't have clothes either, let me just say that. They will dress well, but not to the point where you would think like, oh, does that even make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Not to say that if somebody does dress flashy that they're not dressing very well or something. That's not what I'm trying to say either. It's just that you just won't know, okay, that they have all of this, because even through how they dress and how they do certain things, you'll just be like, oh, don't really think much about this, you know, they're just normal. And yeah, they're just normal. Even though they have a lot more in that sense than most people. So Two of Cups here and the Knight of Swords here shows that they will be very proactive in pursuing you, because they will really just like the kind of person that you are. They will feel very attracted to you. They will really like your characteristics, your qualities, the kind of person that you are, how you go about doing things, how you make things happen. They will just find you so incredibly attractive, and they will just find that all of those, you know, characteristics in you is something that is just really lovely. You know, they will really appreciate you for who you are and feel connected to you in the way that you are, and it will make you feel very happy and very good. So there's just such a lovely energy here of them having one conversation with you and then just wanting to continuously talk to you. So you can find as I'm literally losing my voice, sorry about that, you'll find that they want to carry on the conversation through phone calls, text messages, and just not really want to stop talking to you, because they'll really, really like you, and they'll feel that you are non-judgmental. That's the thing, is that the first time you meet this person, they will feel like you do not judge them in any way, shape or form, and that you actually match their energy in the sense that you are grateful for things. You are, you know, you've really just not got ego, and you're not like stubborn and like, oh, you know, how do I explain this? You're not stuck up. You don't just look at them and go, oh yeah, like, don't really like you. You give them a chance, you know, to speak, to say things, to do things, and they will feel like, wow, you're at least open, you know, to getting to know me. And you will find them very attractive, that's the thing, but you won't be like, oh, I'm set in my ways and rigid in my ways, and I only do things like this, and I only go doing things like that, and I don't like this. You know, yes, you have your likes and your dislikes, but you're not rude. And I think that's the thing here, is that they've been on a lot of dates and people are very, very rude to them. People are always very stuck in their own ways, not in a way where they're like, oh, I don't like the colour pink and I don't like the colour black, like, you know, they're fine with things like that. But for example, they've been on a date before, and I really feel here that they've opened up about a hobby that they like, and the other person's just completely shut them down and been like, oh, that's just not a nice thing to have as a hobby, and been really rude about things, right? There's a way of telling someone that that's not really something that you're into, right? Not like saying like, oh, that's not a good thing to do, like, you know what I mean? Like there's a way to say certain things, and they've been spoken to not very nicely in the past. So when they speak to you, they will just feel like, wow, like you actually have manners and you talk nicely and you are not rude. They've also, I feel here, been on a date where they have been to a restaurant with someone, and the other person was very rude to the waiting staff. Is that what they're called? Waiters and waitresses, the people that serve delicious food. Just really rude to them for no reason, and that just really, it was like, what? turn them off. And so they'll just feel like your kindness is such a lovely thing. The way you speak, the way you say things, the way you do things, not because you're sticking up to them and just saying everything that they want to hear, no, but you will say things in a respectful manner, even if there are certain things that, you know, they do that you're like, I don't know if I really like that hobby, but I'm glad you like it. You know, there's a way of saying things, and you will say things in a very nice way. Because, you know, you're not rude, and that's what we have here. You're not rude, but you do have your own personality, but your personality is not rude. I don't even know how to describe it at this point, but you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Get a few more cards, we will, and then I will go into some other cards that I have here. When I said a couple more cards, I mean, we literally got one. So High Priestess, they will like the fact that you are intellectual, you are smart, you are very caring, very charismatic, very understanding. You're very, you're just very good as a person, and that is something that I am really, really picking up on here, is that they will just find that you have a lot of good stuff going on for you. And they will find that you are someone that's always trying to learn and someone that's always trying to grow. You are not like trying to just, you're trying to create something for yourself in this lifetime. And they will find that very, very attractive. And they will also like the fact that you have spiritual values. That's something that they will really enjoy. And the fact that you are sensitive and caring and kind and genuine is something that they will also really like about you as well. And they will find very, very attractive about you, which we like as well. Okay, so next we've got some cards. Well, obviously. Okay. One thing that you will be very confused about in regards to this person is why they aren't already with someone, because you will feel that they have all of these amazing characters and characteristics and qualities that you have always wanted from a person, and you will think to yourself like, wow, they're kind, they're caring, they're stable, they're understanding, they're respectful, all of these amazing things. They're literally life partner material, and plus they will tell you at some point that they are looking for something serious. You will think to yourself, well, now I'm confused, how is this person not already with someone? And the answer to that is quite simple. Okay, when they have tried to move things forward with people in a romantic sense, people have shut them down. People have been very rude, very dismissive towards them, and that is because their version of dating and the modern version of dating doesn't really go very well hand in hand. So they've been set up on certain dates, they've been talking to people before, and these people have been not very nice to them because they're just looking for something casual, they're just looking for something simple, they're just, you know, high vibrational, and then they met a lot of low vibrational people. And so they've never really met the right kind of person until you. So in many ways, you are sort of destined to meet this person. You're destined to then make a choice as to whether you want to progress things with them or not. Why? Because it's destiny, okay? Why have they not met someone, and why have they not settled down with someone yet properly, or, you know, or that why are they not already with someone? And the reason for that is it's destiny, because you're meant to meet this person, you're meant to be around this person, you're meant to make a choice as to whether you want to get to know them, progress things with them, or be around them. That is your choice. That is part of your destiny. And that is the reason why they are not completely settled down with someone at this very point in time, is because you were meant to meet them, right? And that's what we see here with the offer. No matter who they try to go towards in the past, you know, they may have gone towards certain people in the past. They may have had, you know, I feel like they have had at least 2 very strong relationships in the past that kind of fell apart and disintegrated and didn't work out. But what I do see is that you were meant to meet this person at this point and this phase in your life and their life. And that's why, because you can feel like things are too good to be true, and then you're thinking to yourself like, how have I not already, ow, I hit myself on the heater, how have I not already met this person? And I understand, like, it can be so confusing. You know, you can kind of think to yourself as well, like, imagine someone's going to apply for a job, and that job is like the most perfect job, okay? And it's also asking for like the most, it has an asking salary, not an asking salary. It has a salary that just sounds perfect, like too good to be true. And you're thinking, is this a scam? Why do they want me to interview for it, you know? And the thing here is that some things are just destined, okay? They are destined. And it is what it is, okay? It just is what it is. And I can't explain things to you in any other way. It was destined. We've literally got the happiness card here, you know, and again, that sun energy poking through, right? With this. So it's meant to be. I don't think there's any other way that I can really express or explain the fact that you and this person were meant to be. You were meant to be. Meant to be in the sense that it's your choice with free will whether you choose to get to know them. When I say meant to be, it's like meant to be that you're supposed to meet them and speak to them and then make your choice, okay? I'm not saying that you have to be with them, but listen, if you wanted to be with them, this is a person that can offer you something long term. They can really be very compatible with you in terms of your values, in terms of emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, and romantically. They can really align to you very, very well. From what I am seeing, and it can make you feel genuinely very, very good as well. Okay, so let's have a look at some other cards and see what's coming through. What's something that they are not telling you, or they won't tell you? See. Lovers keeps coming out every 3 seconds. So something that they are not really telling you or won't tell you straight away is the fact that yes, they have a lot of stability in their life, but also they tried a lot. Okay, they tried a lot and they tried to commit and have a lot of not a lot of relationships, but they tried to really make their love life work, and it was very difficult and they kept getting rejected. That's something that I feel that they won't tell you straight away, but they will tell you as time goes by, because got the 8 of Cups. People have walked away from this person, and it's really hurt them, and it's made them feel a lot of pain and sadness, and they won't want to burden you with that pain and sadness the first time you meet this person, because this person will be very focused on just wanting to get to know you and wanting to see if there's really something there first and foremost. And then as time goes by, they will open up to you slowly but surely, but they have been hurt a lot in the past, and that's something that they won't really tell you straight away, at least. Okay, how will you meet this person? Thought let's ask questions, you know, because I feel like I know the kinds of questions you want to ask. You know, the how, the when, the why, the what, the who. Well, we know who, but okay, how are you going to meet this person? So you're going to meet this person through a series of interesting events. So what I see here is that they will talk to someone in regards to their work. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This represents their work environment. And they will talk to someone and talk about how their dating life has been an absolute chaotic situation that is very much so an understatement, because it's been more than chaotic, and they will talk about it, okay, and how hurtful it has been. And this particular person will actually somehow introduce you to them. It's not a completely mutual person, but I do feel like through someone to someone, okay, which means that they will know someone and you will know someone, and then those two people will know each other. Does that make sense? They will know someone, you will know someone, these two people will know each other, they will have a conversation, and then somehow both of you will get into contact with one another. Someone or something. This common denominator can also in many ways be social media as well, okay? So keep that in mind. It can also be an app, it could be, yeah, it's social media, it's or a person, but there's a common denominator here. They know this, you know this, they both talk, introduction. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. That's how you meet this person. They talk to somebody in regards to their work who can be this person, or recommend them this person, who then has a contact for this person, who then knows you. There's some kind of inner via thing that's going on here, and it will only make sense once it happens, but it won't be so complicated for you, because you'll kind of just be introduced to them, and someone will be like, hey, do you want to talk to this person? Or hey, do you want to come to this place and, you know, talk to this, you know, and then there's some interesting people there, and then you meet this person and you'll be like, oh, you're going to meet this person in some way through someone else, is what I'm really seeing here. And that's the main thing that I'm picking up on. So when are you going to meet this person, I wonder? We'll also ask about marriage and things like that as well. So the question was when. We've got the Fool here. Within 12 months, okay, because the Fool actually represents an entire cycle, and from a cycle I'm really picking up on within 1 year you will meet this person. This person will also come into your life in the most unexpected, abrupt way, because the Fool is honestly the most sudden, spontaneous, surprise kind of card in the entire universe, okay? It's Uranus energy. Uranus is so sudden, so spontaneous, so like, oh my gosh, what the heck just happened? I can't believe if this is reality. It's that kind of card where it just comes in, it's just fresh, it's exciting, it's just like, whoa. And that's what we see here. And then the Knight of Wands is that energy of them coming and them pursuing you and wanting to be proactive and loyal. And we see that loyalty with that dog there as well. So that's when. 12 months, I feel, from when you are watching this reading. Not from when it's posted, but from when you are actually watching it, okay? I don't know, YouTube's a bit strange sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't even put the title, not the title, the date when it's posted anyways, but from when you're watching it, okay? What other question can I ask? What's the prospect between both of you here? The prospect. I think that because you have been through some difficulties in regards to your love life, you may be very closed off at the very beginning. You might find it very hard to trust because this is a new person, and you might think to yourself, like, what if they treat me like how other people have treated me? So I do feel like there can be some anxiety on your side, but I feel like that will be very, very quickly sort of calmed down, because they will be very proactive towards you in terms of doing things for you, not just in terms of gifts and things, which I do feel like they will do. So they can give you gifts and flowers and do really lovely things for you, but actually the most beautiful thing here is that they will just be very open with their words and their emotions, and their words and emotions and actions and intentions will align with one another, and that is just going to give you so much more clarity, so much more happiness, so much more fulfillment. It will just make you feel like, you know what, they get me, they understand me, okay, I understand as well. And it would just make you feel really, really good from what I see here, especially with the Five of Cups. There's just such a beautiful energy of them. Well, this is not a beautiful energy, it's quite sad, but there's a beautiful energy of them like wanting to listen to the things that you are upset about and sort of helping you as well, and just being there to talk about the things that are difficult, because I do feel like you are an open person to a degree emotionally, and you've just not had the right people to listen to you, and you've always felt like you always had to keep everything to yourself, whereas this person would be like, it's okay, you can talk about it, I won't invalidate you, I won't, you know, like ignore you tomorrow and the day after if you talk about emotional things. They'll be very open to listening to that, and you will also find that they will open up to you about certain things they've been through in their past. And so the prospect here is this sense of trust and this sense of understanding in a very mutual way being built between you both, that gives you that understanding to realize that, you know what, they care, they understand me, they respect me, and more than anything else, I can trust them, and that trust will be built over the course of time. Okay, that's really important, where you do a little, they do a little, because you will find that they are very honest, they are very understanding, they are very clear in their in the things that they say and the things that they do, but you will also find that they genuinely just really, really care about things, and they are very, very loyal. And that's something I said before as well with the Fool. Okay, I said it with the Fool. So just such a lovely loyal energy, and someone that takes action, someone that's not always blaming everyone and blaming others. You know, they really just get things done. This is the energy of action, the energy of, I like you, let me do something about it. Okay, Lingardia Leviosa, well, I don't even know what it was. Okay, like they do it. Okay, they get things done. And Page of Cups, they will surprise you in ways as well, and I think you'll find it really endearing, because you'll feel like, wow, like they actually do care, they actually like doing things for me and doing things with me, and they will just feel like you will feel like they just understand you and get you and respect you and care about you, and that will make you feel very, very happy, which is obviously good. And yeah, it's just such a beautiful energy here. It's just so peaceful, honestly. I'm just sitting here with so much peace. It's so nice and sunny outside, and I feel like I could literally go into a deep meditation right now, and that is very rare to feel that level of peace. But I feel like you will feel such a strong level of peace that you would just feel so good within yourself, and you will think to yourself like, this is where I want to be. I just realised as well that I'm not wearing anything fluffy today, and that is because summer is approaching. So, you know, Fluffy Moonlight with all her fluffy sweaters has gone for half a year now. Well, sometimes it still gets cold, but I'm living for that. I'm living for that, okay, because I love the warm weather. Otherwise I have to be dressed up like a freaking polar bear all the time. So it's just nice, you know. It's the energy and the atmosphere today is beautiful. So what's the atmosphere between you both when you are around each other? Soothing, very soothing. There's a lot of like discovery that you will have between one another. Yes, you can still feel like, oh, do they really like me? Do they care about me? There's a sense of indecisiveness that you can have because of how you have been treated in the past. But to a degree, you know, the Two of Swords is just you thinking like, do they care about me? Do they like me? Do they want to be with me? Do they do this? Do they, you know? And that's completely normal, but that's because you're still getting to know them. And that's what I see here, especially with the Queen of Cups, is that you will feel like they say good things, but not just everything that you want to hear. You will feel like they genuinely do care and they understand you. And the Three of Wands is them being very patient with you and also listening to you as well. And so that's really good, actually, in the grand scheme of things. In terms of Marriage. Let's do another card deck because I've used quite a few of those cards. Marriage. Marriage in the long term. Do we see a proposal? Do we see marriage? I think we saw this right at the beginning, to be honest, but we just have to clarify sometimes with tarot because, you know, it might be a good thing to do. Might be a good thing. Okay. Wow. It will get there. Seven of Wands. Both of you have a few little trust issues from your past. You'll be able to get through those and get over them. The reason I say that as well is because the Ten of Wands, you just will not want anything that your past presented to you, and neither will they. And they will realize and recognize that what's in the present is so much more powerful, and that it makes them so incredibly happy that they will take action towards you. I do feel like they will propose to you, especially with the Page of Cups here. They will really like your values. They will really like the fact that you have strong values, strong goals. You're an amazing person, and that you are super kind and caring and understanding and respectful and just such a good person that they will feel like you're amazing. They really will. They'll feel like you are amazing and that you have all of these incredible qualities and traits, and that you are strong in your own right. And that's always what they've wanted, is someone who is also strong in their own right and isn't just feeding off them and using them, because that's like the last thing that they want, is to be used and abused. And then we also have here as well the King of Wands. Now this is powerful, because the King of Wands here represents the fact that when they know, and when they know that you are the one, they are not going to stop. Okay, they will make it very clear to you that they want to be with you. Okay, so that there will be an initial conversation in regards to marriage that will happen between you both. Second of all, there will be a very strong conversation between you both in which they will express to you that they really like you, they care about you, and that they want to build a family. So, you know, both of you will talk about this, and then they will propose to you, and then I do feel like there will be a marriage. I also believe here that in terms of the time frame of the marriage, I see that it will happen for you, I feel in 3 years' time, okay? Some of you could be in 2 years' time, but basically within 3 years. I just don't feel like it will happen in the next 12 months, okay? Because in the next 12 months, they come into your life. Within 12 months, they come into your life, and then things grow and things progress. I just feel that within 3 years, you will get married, but for some of you, it could be in 2 years' time. For some of you, it could be in 3 years' time. If I just say within 3 years, then it makes a lot of sense. But what I see here, especially with the Strength card, is that this bond and this relationship only gets stronger with time, and only gets better with time, and only gets more fulfilling with time. And it will make you feel so incredibly, incredibly good. Okay, so that's what we've got there. Now let's go. Let's go. Let's just go to some more cards. And some love message cards. I literally feel like I could fall asleep. Oh, just like hit my... I don't... It's that peaceful. It's not that I'm tired. I'm just feeling so much peace. And then I'm going to go in with another card spread in a second as well. Not in a second. I mean like in some minutes. Okay. We've got here, you are my true love. So you will be this person's true love. But not only that, I feel like they will be your true love as well, because of how they treat you, how they are towards you. The only thing I'll say here is that some of you may be very resistant towards this right now, but resistant in the sense that obviously you haven't met this person. So when I'm saying things like, oh my god, they're your true love, and you're like, I don't even know this person yet, I can 100% understand your reservations, okay? Because you haven't met this person yet. The only way that you will like know that this really like makes sense is when this person is in your life. And that's the thing, is that when they are in your life, you'll be like, yeah, Moonlight, yeah. So that's the thing, okay? That's really what I'm seeing, is that like you'll realize when it happens, and you'll realize when it all kind of comes together, if that makes sense. You might just not realize that all right now. We've got here, everywhere I look, I'm reminded of you. So when you come into kind of contact, union, togetherness. I really feel here that no matter where they look, they are just constantly reminded of you. And I do feel like there is a beautiful soul bond and soul connection between you both. We've got here El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay, so yeah, be open, be optimistic. Also protect yourself, you know, I think that's really, really important. Look after yourself, put yourself first, know what you deserve, have those strong boundaries, which also do help to really protect you. Don't accept anything less than you deserve. That's very important as well. I also do the protection ritual as well to protect you from things like hexes, curses, evil eye, magic, voodoo, all that good stuff. So, you know, that it doesn't influence or affect areas of your life. So if you are interested, that's linked down below. There's also the manifest new love ritual as well that's on my website, which can also help to allow this person to come into your life, because it creates detachment in your energy. And when you are detached and relaxed and accepting of where you are right now, that's actually what will trigger them to come. If you are sitting and waiting for this person to come into your life, I hate to break this to you, but that's a lot of attachment, and that can actually slow things down, and that's the last thing you want. So if you have a really hard time sort of focusing on what's present and what's happening for you, I would highly recommend the love ritual, which is the one that manifests love for your highest good, because I do feel like this person is for your highest good, and this person is really going to be the kind of person that makes you feel like you can be you. Okay, so we've got here the Shekinah, sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Did you know dancing is actually a form of embracing the divine? So dance, you know, let it out, just go with the flow. Unleash your spirit, you know, express your gifts. If you love like drawing, painting, writing, singing, I don't know, sleeping. I don't know if that's really, you know, a gift, but you know, express your gifts. Do things that make you feel like you can express yourself. I'm sure there are things that you do enjoy doing, or there are hobbies that you enjoy doing, even if it's like going for a walk or going for a bike ride. You know, doing things that make you feel like you can just be you is a form of expression in many ways. And then also it says here, dance to the sacred rhythm of life, which basically means go with the flow. Try not to be so resistant, like, oh no, I don't like change, or, you know, it's hard sometimes to adapt to change and things like that, but try to go with the flow of things. We've got here life force, express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased, and that is because this person is going to come into your life. So you will start to, your body can start to get ready for things before something actually comes into your life. So you can start to feel like, oh, you know, I feel more uplifted, I feel like a stronger person, I feel more like myself. You know, you will start to feel like all of your energies are much more high vibrational before an actual person comes into your life, and it can be quite life-changing in many ways. So that's something that I'm really picking up on. So that's what I see here with life force. And then we also have here as well the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Like I said, some of you might be quite resistant, okay, right now to this kind of energy. You might be thinking to yourself, like, do I really want that? Does it really make me feel happy? You know, you might be really scared of divine intervention. Sometimes the universe will do certain things that you don't want to have happen in order for certain things that your soul actually craves and wants and desires to happen. Okay, so never be scared of the divine director. There is a reason why certain things happen, why certain things fall apart, why certain things don't work out. There is always a reason, but you have to trust the process. You have to trust why certain things happen in the way that they happen, because it doesn't always happen the way that you want to. But sometimes you think you know what you want, but actually the universe is like, wait a second, do you not realize that there's actually 10 times better than what you want, that you would actually be 10 times happier with? And that's what you have to also trust in the entire process as well. All right. Let's have an overall sort of spread to end the reading. Or to conclude the reading, a summarization. Okay, flying out. Flying out. Got sixes here. Sixes are all about a journey. Sixes shows that this person will come into your life in a very positive way. They will make a very good amount of impact and influence in your life. And I also see here as well Six of Cups. There's something here about flowers. They can come to you with flowers. I think that's one of the first gifts that you will get, is some kind of flower. Now whether you're male or female, there's something about flower. Okay, so could be wearing something with flowers on it. They might have a flower in their hair. They might say that they really enjoy flowers. They could come to you with flowers. Something about flowers. I can buy myself flowers. There we go. Listen, was that not one of the first cards that actually came out for you? The Ten of Cups. And we are concluding the reading also with the Ten of Cups. This is happiness, this is celebration, this is fulfillment. And, you know, this really is celebration in the sense that I do see marriage, I do see commitment, I do see fulfillment, I do see something really beautiful and very long-term that gives you a lot of happiness and joy. And I see people really celebrating that here with you as well. So I do feel like there will be, yeah, here you go. There's a lot of people there celebrating this union. So I do feel like it will be a really nice wedding. I feel like it will be intimate, but there'll still be, you know, a good amount of people there in that sense. And I feel like each of them will be very near and dear to your heart and your soul. And you will feel very happy because the Three of Cups is a celebration card, but it's also a card of immense love and happiness and fulfillment and dancing. And I just feel like this is like a reception kind of energy, like a party after a wedding kind of thing. And the Ten of Pentacles here is you building that life that you've always wanted with a person that you have, to a degree, always just envisioned and imagined in your head. Because what you truly want in your heart and your soul, I think that in the past you may have been settling and you may not realize that. And if you have not really ever had love and you're thinking like, Moonlight, I've been single for, you know, forever, listen, there's a reason why you have been, and that's because the right person is still yet to come into your life. And you know, it's okay. Like, it's not something you should be like ashamed of at all. You know, really. So we've got here the King of Cups. So again, super emotionally like mature, kind, caring, genuine person who is there for you, you know, like super respectful, super understanding, very caring, just such a lovely person from what I see here. And then we've also got the Four of Pentacles, which is this energy of stability. I just think it's really lovely because I just feel like this person is going to be so, just so caring. And you'll never have to worry about money, like I said, but you'll never have to worry about them sort of like straying off path or suddenly finding someone else, you know, because it's just not in their character, and it's just not something that I see that they would do. And I don't feel like they would want to upset you in any way, shape or form by doing that either. I just feel like they're such a healthy, genuine and kind person. I just don't see them being rude and abrupt to that level. I just don't see it, you know. I see that they will only be very kind and caring and understanding and respectful and stable, you know. Yeah, Justice, this is your good karma, okay? This is your good karma. That's your affirmation for this reading. This is my good karma. So comment it down below if this reading resonates with you or if you claim it, because you deserve this kind of love. You deserve someone who is there for you. You deserve someone who wants to live their life with you and not just run away when it pleases them. You deserve someone who grows with you, because listen, people can outgrow each other. They can. That is also a reason why a lot of people end up separating. You will grow with this person in the sense that your growth is really aligned to this person, and when you get older you will find that they have also grown, you have also grown, and it just goes in parallel, you know. And I think that's such a blessing, because it doesn't always happen for everyone, but I really feel here that you will grow with this person and they will become stronger as time goes by because of that as well. I'm just trying to get the cards I haven't spoken about yet, which have fallen here. Oh, Four of Wands, there it is. Okay, there's the marriage card, there's the happiness, there's the joy, there's the beautiful home, there is the stability, there is everything that I talked about. This entire reading can be summed up in in quite a few cards actually, but Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. That Ten of Cups really sums it up, doesn't it? But we've got the Two of Wands here as well. Lots of traveling, lots of fun, going places, doing things with one another that you really enjoy. And you've also got here as well, again, World energy, which definitely showcases lots of traveling. I feel like there are certain countries they like going to, which they will want to introduce you to. Certain countries that they would like you to go to there with, go there with them. What? There are certain countries that they would like to go to with you. There we go. Why did that have to be more complicated? I don't know. I really don't know that. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there you go. Luck and chance. You will feel very lucky when this person comes into your life, and you will feel very happy. And I think that a lot of you already feel very lucky right now, because you're thinking like, wow, this is what I'm destined for. This is like something that is going to manifest in my life, come into my life and progress in my life, and it will happen. And that's the thing that I see here, is that, well, it will happen. You just gotta believe in yourself a little bit more, just a little bit more. We've also got the Star, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the Magician, and this is beautiful. Why is it beautiful, you might ask? Well, because the Magician here is this manifesting beautiful energy. The Magician is such a loving and lovely energy, which really represents a lot of progress, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. The Magician also represents the fact that the universe is manifesting this in your favor, so that you can have a lot more success, a lot more happiness, and a lot more joy. The Star is beautiful because the Star really shows that your stars are aligning, things are coming together, and you are only becoming a stronger and more wow version of yourself, okay? And when I say wow, I mean like wow. Repeat after me. I am wow. Look at that. Even the lighting changed and became brighter. So, you know, Page of Swords, we really see here that you will feel so much more uplifted. You will feel more like yourself. I think that over time you've just felt like you have to be a certain way, and that you feel closed off, or you've just felt like restricted in your shell, like trying to protect yourself. Now you'll be like, I am who I am. I'm confident, I'm here, I'm strong, I'm powerful. Look at me. Not in like an egotistical way, but like a spirit, you know, like a lovely spirit kind of way, where you are just beaming with positivity and joy and confidence, and other people are like, yes. So it will feel really nice. You will feel so incredibly happy, and very much like, yes, I deserve what is happening, in a very positive way. Okay, so let's have a look at some more cards, just to end off the reading, since we have a little more cards. So, when you are with this person, let me tell you a few things. First and foremost, you will travel far and wide with this person, okay? If you've always wanted to go to certain countries, places, you know, you've always wanted to travel to, like, you know, a certain country, and you've just not been able to do it so far, this person and you will go there, okay? We also have here as well, this says ocean, which is interesting because I'm wearing a dress with boats all over it. Traveling is a big theme that we saw across this reading. You will travel to a lot of places with this person and make a lot of memories with them, because the Six of Cups also represents like nostalgia and making memories. That's what we see here. So it says distance and journey. Not only that, this relationship will go the distance, and that's what we see here. We have here dolphins, so playfulness and cooperation. Both of you will be a team, and that is what I see here. Teamwork makes the dream work. You will be able to cooperate with one another, grow alongside one another, and you will also be able to be playful and enjoy life with one another as well, which is beautiful. Here we go. We've got here groom. So whether you are the groom or the other person is the groom, or, I mean, whether it's, you know, male-female relationship or a female-female relationship or a male-male relationship, we see here this energy of, it says husband and marriage and groom, okay? But regardless, I always read for energies, not specifically genders, so I just wanted to mention that. But we do see here the energy of marriage, and that is something that I have really seen here, okay? So that's something that I just wanted to mention. It will resonate with you in some way, shape or form, but, you know, regardless of the kind of like partner that you're looking for, this person here is, this card is really showcasing marriage material, okay? Then we've got here freedom, action, and it says horse. So it's your choice whether you want to get to know this person, remember. But I do feel like it would take you in the direction of freedom. It would take you in the direction of happiness. It would take you in the direction of having, you know, that action and movement in your life that you've always wanted to have. And it will feel very fulfilling. And we also have here as well envy, protection, eye. And we also have jealousy, gossip, and cat. This is really, really important. Why? Because when you are with this person, people can be quite jealous of the fact that you are in this kind of situation. You might post things on social media where you are going out and about with this person, you are traveling with this person, things that they give you. People will get quite jealous. What I will say here is that when people find out the kind of person that you're with and the fact that they have a lot of things, okay, financially, people will get jealous. And the thing here is not to take that too personally, okay, first and foremost, because you know who you are. And second of all, you're not a gold digger and you're not like digging into all of that for ulterior motives. You will love this person. The other thing here as well is protect yourself from this kind of energy. Remember I mentioned a protection ritual. That really helps against, remember I said it, I literally said it. It helps against evil eye, hexes, curses, voodoo, black magic, and energies of that nature. That can be really good to do, okay, to protect yourself for the future from energies of magic, hexes, curses interfering with your life, because you've got here jealousy and gossip. So, you know, people can talk here and there. That shouldn't concern you. It shouldn't matter to such a degree, because you know who you are. But also people can cast, you know, their negative energies and projections onto you, because they will see you live a kind of life that they want to live. So make sure that you protect yourself. And if you wanted to do the protection ritual with me, it is linked down below and on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. But wow, that is your reading. And let me just tell you something. You'll be so happy that people will look up and look at you and be like, I want that. And you will be the chosen one to have that, if you choose it. Okay, so this is your reading. It is beautiful, it is amazing, it is abundant. If this reading resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, and all that good stuff. And I will see you all very, very soon. Take care, everyone, and yeah, I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every single day. My Instagram is moonlight.guidance and my TikTok is Moonlight Guidance. Everything's linked down below. There are lots of impersonation accounts, so if it's not anything that I just mentioned, then it's probably a fake account, but the official links are down there and everything I offer is there as well. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.